There we go. All right, now we got it. What's up, Aqua? What's going on, guys? We're going to do some Railroader today. We got to catch up. I think we're good now. Yeah, I was just sitting here trying to figure out where I left off last time. Now we can. Sweet. What's going on, Aqua? I got to remember where I left off. Everything's kind of jacked up since the last time I played. Like, everything got out of whack as far as like how I run the cycles for traffic. And right now I'm kind of at a loss. I think we're almost towards the end of the day. Let's see, what do we got down at Silva? Take a peek down here. Oh yeah, this is our inbound cut, right? Yeah, look at this cut we brought inbound. Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, this was our inbound cut that we brought the last time we played. Right, that's like a crazy amount of cars. It's like 2 days worth. This is going pretty good. Do a little railroader yourself. That's cool. What's up, Chessie? How you doing, man? I almost said good morning. It's not morning. It's afternoon now. I'm doing an afternoon stream today. Usually I like to do mornings, but I had some stuff to do this morning. So yeah, we've taken that cut. We've dropped it off. I guess the cut up there at Whittier is going to be tomorrow's cut. I said everything got out of whack because I accidentally advanced the day. I meant to sleep for a couple of hours and I advanced the day, and that completely jacked everything up as far as like how I work this. We got a few wood racks to get. We've already got a big cut of, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we're just going to finish up what we've got and then advance to the next day. Just kind of like doing a yard check, right? Kind of figuring out what's going on, where we're at. I'm probably going to start making videos. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 chance that you're going to start doing videos. Go for it. And it's certainly not going to hurt anything, right? That's what I tell anyone. Nick from Vegas, what's up, dude? This is good afternoon, y'all. What's going on, man? How are things in Vegas? You holding it down in Vegas today? Dave B says good afternoon to you and your family. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Yeah, I'm just I'm jumping back in Railroader. It's been a couple weeks since we've been in here, right? It's been a few weeks, so I'm trying to figure out where exactly I left off with everything. Because it's like you take a break. Okay, so we got our outbound cuts ready to go. The cycle got out of whack, but we're going to get it back right here in just a second. So we're done down at we're done at Silva, we're done at Dillsboro, we're done at Whittier. I wonder, is there anything in Ayla we need to see about? Doing well, just working. I hear on that, bro. Yeah, Ayla's good. So now we just need to go up here to Bryson and check it out and see what's going on here. Okay, we do have to work Bryson. We got some stuff to do in Bryson. I think that's okay. We got a southbound to take to Ayla too. All right, this guy, he's good. Looks like he's good and ready to go. Yeah, we got a little bit to do. Can you drive the trains? Yeah, you can get them and drive them. I don't drive them as much in this game as it like. It's not like Run 8. It's a little different. This is more like railroad management, where Run 8's more like a train sim. Like running the train is the actual main point of the game, right? Okay, so we got some stuff to do up here. What does it look like up at Walker? Let's check out our brand new diesels up here. Oh, I love my F units. That was such a good buy, guys. Like, that really just was. Okay, so we pulled a few. We've got one sitting up here ready to go, and they're still getting the rest. So hopefully when I advance the day tomorrow morning, all this stuff will be good to go and we can get this out of here. All right, yeah, I like the F units. I want a B unit to go in with it though. I think a B unit would be cool. Yeah, you can absolutely drive them. Let's go check one out. There we go. It's nothing like the cab's nothing spectacular, you know. It's enough to get the job done, you know. Wish I was playing as well. Just about to open the Alarka branch, waiting for the last construction to finish. Okay, well you're close in, dude. It'll be no time before you're there. Does it sound okay? Does the stream look and sound okay? I've been having a lot of trouble with it the past few days. Like, it seems okay though. It's not throwing me. It's not throwing any errors or anything like it has been. So maybe we're good. I hope so. Maverick, what's up, dude? You not working today? Let's see. I want to go back to this. Yeah, I love these units, man. We need a B. We need a B to go in the middle. I think we'd be set. Like, really, those two should be more than enough for what we need right now. All right, let's go back to Bryson. We'll work that. And I'm going to ditch this music real quick. I don't want music today. We're not going to do any music today, guys. We're just going to listen to the sweet, sweet sounds of the locomotives, the railroad action. Yeah, I think YouTube's great today. Are there other railroads? No, it's just my railroad, Chessie. It's my railroad. Like, you kind of like, you start this and you make your railroad, right? Like, mine is called the Appalachian and North Cherokee Railroad, and that's it. Like, you just run your railroad. Drifter, what's going on, bro? How you doing, bud? All right, let's go back to Bryson. I guess we'll let this passenger job go. Like, we kind of need to get back into the passenger service a little bit. We've got a crap load of passengers sitting on there waiting. Is everything good with him? Yeah. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, let's send him on his way. Dang, I gotta remember how to do this now, guys. Like, it's been a minute. It's been a couple of weeks and I forget everything. I take 2 weeks off and I forget everything. It's like I have to go back and be retrained every time I get back in this game. It's just too much stuff. Like, between playing everything that I play, it's hard to keep up with. Okay, we're gonna do a waypoint. We'll send this guy down here with a waypoint number 1. He's not even laced up yet, guys. His air's not laced. Let's get that. Let's get that. Wait, real quick. That's not good. We're pulling out without any air on the on the passenger train. If I can get it. Come on. There we go. All right, sweet. He's good. He's got air all the way through. He's solid now. All right, now he's on his way. We've got the waypoint down there. Now we got to work on this guy right here. Brandon, what's up, dude? Watching on the big flat screen. Sweet. That's awesome. I'm hoping to, at some point, up the stream quality to like 1440. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm hoping maybe next year, the first of next year, I can do that. Chessie's got to go. Glad to talk with you. All right, Chessie, we'll see you next time. I hope you have a good day. What's Track? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? We're just we're getting ready to switch Bryson here. I got to figure out what I got, right? Appalachian hardwood, standard oil, Bryson lumber and coal. Man, we haven't worked that place in forever. Bryson team. Okay, let's take this guy. Okay, he's waypoints. How's he doing on fuel? Is he okay on fuel? I want to make sure before we send him. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Let's run him up here. We'll get Appalachian hardwood, then we'll work our way back and get everything else. We'll just waypoint him to this right here for now. Trucking, what's up, dude? What's up, guys? Not much here. We're just getting started. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been in here, right? And so I'm trying to figure out like where exactly I left off and what was going on with the railroad when I did. I came into like a complete blank. I didn't know what I was doing. So I think I'm kind of back right. I kind of got an idea of what's going on. We got anything? Okay, Big Mike's up here on the Walker branch. Big Mike doing okay. He's still loading up. I'm trying to figure out how to get my railroad running back the way it was. Like it got jacked up because I had accidentally advanced the time. I accidentally slept instead of, I was going to go a couple of hours, right? I was going to advance it a few hours to kind of let things load up to be ready to go back south. And I accidentally slept. And so that completely jacked up like how my railroad runs. Like I shut down for a day, right? Remember that stream? Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out like, yeah, you remember the cut, right? Let me show you this cut that we took down to Silva. Check this out. This is what we just brought to Silva. We brought all that to Silva. It's a massive train. Absolutely massive train. Look at that. Yeah, that's what we just took down because everything got jacked up. So like my railroad is not running right at the moment, but we're going to try to get it back on schedule. What are we doing money wise? We got $82.99, $8,300, $45,000 in the hole. We need to start paying some stuff off at least a little bit. I would like to get it paid down just a tad. I don't want to be like that far in debt. I mean, I've known some people max it out, right? Like some people max it all the way out. They don't even sweat it. They don't sweat it. They just do it. Why is the number one? What? Number one, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Number one, stop, 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 stop. What are you doing, bro? Stop. Just stop. Just stop here. Why is he going this way? He's supposed to be going the other way. In fact, I waypointed him the other way. Why is he going this way? And everything's maxed out too. Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's because I really don't know, guys. Why is he doing that? Let's try it again. See if he does right. Did I accidentally? I may have, dude. I may have grabbed onto this guy. I may not have had the Bryson one, so it just automatically like, yeah, I think you're right on that. I think you nailed it, bro. Yeah, because this dude's sitting here, so I was still hanging on to number one when yeah. Told you it'd been a minute. Let's get back down here. Okay, we'll get number one sorted. Yeah, number one was on the way to Appalachian Hardwoods. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, this is number one. Let's go back to the other dude up here. Where's he at? The 600. Okay, now we got him selected. Let's get his air right here. Right now, my road trains are hauled by 2 GP9s that usually fills the interchange. Robinson Gap is chucking out 25 cars a day at tier 5. So that's what you can expect at tier 5 is about 25 cars a day. I'll probably get that mod to increase the traffic. I'm not like really huge on a bunch of industry mods to like make it crazy, but that's the one that I would probably do that with to get it going really good so we got some good income going. I think that mod bumps it up to like 80 cars a day or something, right? You put a mod in game that allows to run around at Silva and expands the yard there. Because you haven't opened it up yet? Oh, you added several businesses past Appalachian Hardwoods. Is it does it go out this line right here? Someone said this was the old abandoned line when they did the like they did a lake or a dam or something up here, and so they had to reroute it, I guess, right? They had to go up the other way. Yeah, I want to do the Robinson Gap one. I want to get it to tier 5, see what that does for a bit, and then maybe do the industry mod to bump it up a little higher than that. But what do we got? We got this guy is going. He's going in here. Honestly, we may no, stop. No. Stop. Here. Go back the other way, dude. It's got to take me a minute to get back into the railroading groove. I hate working this place, too. That place sucks. It really just does because of the turntable. Yeah, it sucks. That place sucks. It's why I haven't bumped the tier up on it. I would like to just work that place at a minimum. Just got called by the machine for my train back home, and of course it doesn't recognize my pin. Now wait 30 minutes to talk to a crew caller. Oh boy, that sounds. You don't even talk to crew callers anymore, dude. It's just an automated thing now. They don't even give you a chance to mark off sick, right? Like they don't even. It just tells you report for duty. I gotta figure out how I'm going to do this because I want to work that place. We gotta do something with these extra cars here. I guess I should have set them off over here. Oh man, how do I want to do this? Do I want to get it coming back? Not really, because I want to get the team track up here coming back. So I really just need to go on and grab this one now. So I probably should just set these two over on this track. Grab this one, go in with that one car, and then switch that up, and then we'll be good. Okay, I told you it takes me a minute to get acclimated. We're going to do a few practice backups and reverse and forwards here to get it figured out. You still only get one car at a time for each track at T5. Is it just more often? Like, is it still only one at a time, but just more often? More regular? See, I don't even want to go in there often. Like, I really just don't. I don't like that's just not an easy switch. It's too much of a hassle for me. I don't want to deal with that customer. If I could tell them just to close up and go somewhere else, I totally would. Like, they're not even worth my railroad's time. I'd just be like, y'all need to go somewhere else. Because y'all are a pain to switch. Alright, let's give it a kick. We'll kick these two over. There we go. Get a handbrake on this guy. Correct. Every 2 or 3 in-game days. Yeah, so not very often. It's still just a pain. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a baby about it, but I just don't like working at that place. I'd rather not. I'd rather not deal with them. You know, yeah, I was going to say, even if it made a lot of money, I don't know about that. Like, it's just a pain to work with a turntable there and everything. I'd just rather not do it. I want some of that. I want some of that easy money. Not that money you got to work for in game. All right, we'll kick this guy over. Let's go back the other way with this one. All right, now I think we're good. You like the challenge? Yeah, some people do. I totally get that. Like, it's a switching puzzle and that kind of thing. It adds a chemical plant, clothing place, mining company, and power plant with a mod on both sides of the river. Do they look good? Like, is it legit? Like, is it legit looking area that they add in, or how does it look? Actually, no, we need to go back in. I shouldn't have kicked that. We're going to go back in and grab onto those. If you haven't figured out, Spur has no clue what I'm doing today. Like, I have zero clue. Like, I'm not in the switching mindset today, guys. It takes me a minute. Average class 1 response. What, not wanting to switch them? Yeah, we don't want to deal with them. This I'm doing exactly what I griped about, right? Like, if it's not a unit train, I don't want to deal with it. We just want that easy railroading. We want that easy money. Go ahead. I can get it back. Come on. There we go. All right, let's run around this guy. Oh, I could have just gone right through there. I didn't even realize he wasn't fouling that. I told you, I'm just not with it. You sure you should be kicking? Well, either way, we're doing it. We're doing it, bro. We're kicking him one way or another. We're kicking stuff. Yeah, I'm just not with it. I've been draggy. Like, after lunch, I am so draggy after lunch. I just can't hardly stand it. Like, yeah, I didn't even eat lunch. That's the crazy thing about it. I didn't even have lunch. Mrs. Spur and I had a really late breakfast about between 9 and 10. We went to this little place here in town. It has these huge, like, these breakfast burritos that are like this big. Like, it was the biggest breakfast burrito I've ever had. Like, sausage and egg and hash browns and cheese and all kind of stuff. And it's like, ever since I ate that thing at 10 this morning, like, I've been ruined. Like, I need a nap. I totally need a nap, guys. Let's just take this guy back. All right, now we'll set these guys over here. Get a handbrake on him. Okay, now we're right. Now we're not right. We can get the switch back. Do I just need to start the stream over? Because I feel like I just need to start my day over, guys. Like, I need to start my day. It's going so bad. It's going so bad. Back forward. Take a train brake off. There we go. Now we're good. Maybe towards the end of the stream, I'll kind of get back with it a little bit. I feel like a letter is going to wind up in the mail. It wouldn't be the first, dude. It wouldn't be the first. No, seriously, I didn't get any trouble on the railroad when I did. I only, like I said, the only time I ever got in trouble was being off without permission. That was right before I quit, so I didn't care. At the time, I didn't care. I was like, little do y'all know I'm getting ready to quit anyway, so I don't care. And we got just enough car for the engine and like just enough track for the engine in one car, right? Like, can we grab both and fit in that? I don't think we can. We'll see when we get up here. Breakfast burritos are the best. Only one place in town that sells them for like 15. Oh, really? Dude, Mrs. Spur and I got both of ours for $15. I thought that was actually pretty reasonable, especially as big as they were. Like I said, they were huge, man. I was shocked. I'd had breakfast at this place before a few times, but I never got their breakfast burritos. So when we got it, like, I was shocked. I was like, man, that thing is huge. $15. Can't beat that. Yeah, Foxy added names to all the buildings and lots of matching industry decorations. Oh, that's cool. I'm curious to see what they do in the next few updates. You know, like, you got your first letter 2 months ago. You got exonerated. That's good. Yeah, that train master asked me if I want to have an investigation for my off without permission. I said, no, don't bother. I said, don't bother. I was like, there ain't nothing to investigate. There ain't nothing to investigate. Like, what do you want to investigate about that? Yeah, I marked off for like 7 or 9 days, you know, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It was a nice vacation. I enjoyed every minute of it. All right, we'll get this car. We'll I think we need to get that turntable so we have a little more room. You ran a train through the gates of the Navy shipyard back in Maine when you were still training? Uh-oh. Andrew, what's up? How you doing, man? It's so quiet without the music. I can't get used to it. Like, I feel like I need to put the music back on just to have something else to kind of listen to in the background. I think maybe we could just sit that empty back over here and then kick that one down in there and then grab it, and then we could go back and we won't have to do anything with the turntable. Wet rail combined with cushion knuckles for the first time. That equals fun. I could imagine so, dude. Yeah, I would imagine so. Oh yeah, this is fine right here. This will work. Just don't run it off the end of the track. You guys haven't been watching my farm simulator streams. I put the tractor in the river. I did it on purpose though. I totally did. It's borrowed equipment, so I didn't care. We were doing a contract and we had to go across the ferry, and I just wondered, like, I always assumed that the ferry had like an invisible wall to keep you from going off into the water. I didn't know. I never tried it. You don't know until you do try. I hadn't seen anyone do it, so I ran the tractor off the end of the ferry into the river. Things sank like a rock. I was like, okay, now Spur knows you can go into the river off the ferry. It's like our own little Mythbusters. Doing good. We just got over a foot of snow last night in Fairbanks. Oh boy. Dude, it's going to be... what is it? Saturday or Sunday is going to be 72 degrees here. I can't wait. It's going to be like in the 60s and 70s for the next week or so. It's not even like fall. Like, it's crazy. That's a good enough kick. I don't want to get past that switch there. I think that'd be good. I think it's relatively flat going into there. All right, we'll let that guy ease up there while we babysit this car. On Sunday, you're supposed to get wind chills and negative 55. Yeah, that would suck. It's the wind. Like, it wouldn't be so bad here if it wasn't for the wind. The wind's what sucks. Okay, let's get that guy. All right, let's go back the other way now. Boost this handbrake. It's a rent-a-wreck, oh well, right? You talking about the tractor I put in the river? Yeah, I didn't care. It wasn't mine. When it doesn't belong to you, you don't care. Just like these foreign railroad cars on here, I don't care. Banging things together all day. I mean, it still takes a little money out of your pocket. Yeah, negative 55 is no joke. It seems like to me, when we had the really cold weather here, that like once it gets below a certain temperature, it all feels the same. Like there's not much difference between like 0 and -8 to me. You know, maybe it's just me, but it just seems like it all starts feeling the same. Like it's just all frigid. Okay, actually, we're going to kick the hell out of this car. All the way down. That's the Ayla car. Actually, we can kick it on top of that Ayla car. This one here. Fine, that one's good. That one's good. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's do it. Let's kick it like nobody's business. All right, let him do his thing. Hopefully that'll go where it's supposed to. Infidel says, I got a concussion yesterday. Can't play Railroader with my bud, so I guess I'll do the next thing. Well, I appreciate it, man. I hope you're okay. I'm sorry to hear you got a concussion. That's no fun. This guy, I ain't worried about that here. You know what? It's fine. Not even worried about that. Let's send this guy. All right, we'll send him down here to do his thing. Yeah, we'll put him right here. We'll go babysit that other car. Where's he at? Is he going pretty? Is he? Oh man, he's moving pretty fast. I wish there was a way you could see the speed on these. You know, you could babysit the speed a little bit. Gotta go. Have a great one. All right, Andrew. I appreciate it, man. Stay warm. Make sure someone's keeping an eye on you with that concussion, right? Yeah. Yeah, no doubt about that. I'll never forget my oldest daughter. She was like 3. I think, yeah, 3 or 4, something like that. And we have a front porch on our old house that we lived in when we had her. We had a front porch, right? And then it had some steps, and then it went down to the sidewalk. And I went outside first, and Mrs. Spur came out behind me. Well, she thought that I had our daughter, and I thought she had her, and I turned around just in time to see her trying to walk down those steps, and she just face planted right into the sidewalk. And oh man, that was horrible. It didn't hurt her really, other than just kind of scraping her nose a little bit. And of course, you know, we took her to the ER and they checked her out and all that stuff. And the doctor's like, oh yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Just watch her for a little bit. She'll be okay. But all right, Maverick. I hope you have a good trip, bro. Be safe out there. I was getting ready to go back home on the railroad. I don't miss those days. Mark, what's up? It's NWF Productions. What's up? How you doing, man? We're good here. We're just doing a little switching up in Bryson, trying to finish up the day so we can advance to the next day. We get a little railroading in before I have to go get the kids. Pick them up from school. Then after next week, they'll be out. Yeah, they got one more week. I don't know when they get out next week, honestly. I don't know if they go till Friday or if they get out early or what. I have no clue. But probably it's coming up sooner than later. We'll probably be doing nothing but streams for the next few weeks. It's just going to be hard for me to record videos and edit them. Like, it's just... Did you see my question earlier? Hang on, Truckin', let me... Which SoCal DLC has a turntable in Run 8, or am I making this up? I didn't even know SoCal had a turntable, dude. I don't know. I don't know where it would be. There might be one at West Colton. I don't think there's one at Barstow. Oh, Donner Pass, right? Sacramento, isn't there one on there? You like the streams more than you thought it would? I like the streams. They're different, right? Like, I get to interact with you guys. We get to hang out and chat. It's just it's a whole different vibe. You know, and like I said, it gives me a break from editing where I don't have to mess with that stuff. Like, ultimately what I want to do is clip the streams for video content for people that just don't want to watch the streams or don't have time. I totally get it, you know, but I gotta have time to sit down and go through, like, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours of streams and clip. I'd rather watch streams, right? Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more streams, at least during Christmas, and then we'll kind of go through there. It just works out better for me during Christmas to stream more, because I don't have to, you know, spend the time editing. Like, editing can add up, you know, that can take a little while to do, so it just eliminates that part of the process. And like, and I get to hang out with you guys, so I think that's like a win-win. All right, we'll kick this guy over, kick the other one back, grab this, and then we're done. There's not much going on here today. Editing is very time consuming. Yeah, it can be. I've edited some videos that have, like, taken hours and hours and hours and hours. I don't generally do that. Like, my stuff's pretty raw, you know, but even when it's pretty raw, it's still kind of time consuming. But the ones, like, if you just do a whole bunch of cuts and, like, really clip something down, it can just absolutely take forever. Like, I've had some videos that I've edited that literally have taken me all day to do. And I've known of other people to edit videos that it's taken them like days. I might be making it up then. I swore there was. Yeah, you're probably right, Truckin'. I just don't know off the top of my head. I'm almost certain Sacramento on the Donner route has it. I think they have a big turntable up there in game. I'm trying to think, like, Barstow doesn't. I don't think West Colton does either. So Sacramento has to be the one that has the turntable. I'm almost certain. I'm like, don't quote me on it, but I'm like 99% certain there's one up there. What do you think of the new Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit? What did they do? I've seen a few pictures floating around, but I don't know what's new and what's, like, old. Okay, let's go up to the whole place here and get it real fast. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's bring him right there. Oh, the tag unit. I think I've seen that. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. Hi. Heist editing out all the swear, yeah, from his multiplayer games, so he is an all-day affair bleeping. Yeah, that's true. That is true. YouTube's like, I don't know. YouTube will get you on that stuff. Like, they like, yeah, I you know, I'm not even gonna go in all that, but yeah, it is. That's very true. That's very true, Dave. Yeah, having to edit all that out. That's the thing about multiplayer. You have to be kind of careful about, you know, like, Everyone needs to be on the same page. That's why I don't do a lot of first-person shooter games. I really don't, like, because I would have way too many cuss words, like, and then it wouldn't be good. I do the chill stuff. I have to put the first-person shooter stuff on Twitch. All right, Twitch don't care. Twitch don't care about nothing. What's up, Dasher? How you doing, man? That's cool that they did the tag unit. I think I saw a glance of it. I didn't really look at it too much, but I've always liked what they've done. I've liked what they've done better than what CSX did. So, do we have one we need to pull out of there? No, we just need to pick this and down in there. Sweet, this is going to be fun. Yeah, I try my best to keep things somewhat family friendly. Like I say things every once in a while. But I try not to be like too much to the extreme, because there's some people like that. My kids have heard me cuss. They know dad cusses. Like that's nothing new to them. That's nothing new to them at all. I keep it on the down low though. I try not, I try to keep it to a minimum. Okay, let's kick this guy. No, we just went past the switch just a little bit. That ain't good. Just peeking in while you work. All right, Dasher, I appreciate it, man. We're just gonna have a chill little stream before I have to get the kids. Man, that thing's coming in here hot, right? He's coming in hot. He's coming in hot. I had to ride that handbrake like no tomorrow. Okay, that's good. Oh, I hate it when I stop past the switch just a little bit like that. That was totally my fault. The only time you swear in games when you derail, when AI derails. Yeah, I don't really say much in this game. It's the first person shooter. It's the competitive games. Like anyone that has any kind of competitive nature, and it's not necessarily that I'm mad about something, right? You're just excited and worked up. Like either it was a cool play or something didn't go your way, or you think something is complete and total BS. Or the game bugged out, or the hit register sucks, or whatever. It's that kind of stuff. Like I don't get torqued about these games. Okay, this guy's good. Let's go back. Let's get the team track. Yeah, that's all we got left is the team track. We'll just fly up here real fast. Get this team track and we'll be good to go. I think at that point, all we got to do is just advance it a few hours. Did you ever get to run in a high hood unit? Yes, I did. Actually, a lot. Actually, a good bit. When I worked the paper mill job, it was a joint job between NS and CSX. So each company provided a locomotive. So CSX, usually it was always like a B30-7, sometimes a B36. And NS was always a high hood, like a GP38 AC or something like that. Like that's always what they had. And we always preferred to run from the NS unit when we worked that job. When we worked the paper mill, we always did it from the NS unit because it was a nicer unit. Just to be honest, like it was clean and taken care of. And I don't remember working that job a single time from the CSX unit. Like we always ran from the NS unit. and they were always some kind of a high hood. I think one time we may have had like briefly had some kind of a low hood GP38, but they were always high hoods. It was really cool to work in those. It was very different. It was kind of cool how the job worked. So back in the day, let's go like all the way back to the 60s, right? This paper mill was on 3 different railroads. It was served by 3 different railroads. It was served by the Seaboard Coastline, the Central Georgia, and the Southern. And so because of crew agreements and stuff like that, fast forward to the early 2000s when I worked it, it had 3 different crews that worked the job. It had a day shift, a night shift, and a relief job. So when I worked it, the night shift was worked by the former Coastline guys, which was us. The day job was worked by the former Southern guys. And the relief job was worked by the Central Georgia guys. And then it would flip-flop. Every 3 months, it would flip-flop. Everyone would change. They would change shifts up. All right, he's good here. Let's yeah, let's just go in. We'll just go grab that. We'll just go in with everything and grab it. And because we were on a branch line doing that job out in the middle of nowhere, that's like the times that I actually like got to run the most when I did get the run, because the engineer was like, y'all need to learn because y'all going to be going to engine school. Y'all going to be going to engine service, so y'all at least need to have an idea of what it was like. So he was really good about letting us run all the time. Like, we got to do that a good bit. All right, get this handbrake, knock him off. There, we'll just kick these 2 over. You always like the Southern units with a high hood? Yeah, they were cool. Like, yeah, I didn't have a problem with a high hood. Like, I mean, we only did it in branch line service, and we like our longest run was maybe like 10 miles when we go to the interchange, so it wasn't a lot. But it was nice. I mean, the NS units were definitely well taken care of. The cabs were really clean and taken care of. Like I said, the CSX units were usually trash. And there were GEs too, so. Yes, the CFG ship, like, okay, so these were all NS guys, right? Like, we were CSX and NS guys, but the way it worked off the former agreement, so like I said, the CFG guys that worked it were out of, I think they were out of Columbus maybe, or somewhere over there on the old Central Georgia line that ran between Birmingham and Columbus. The Southern guys were off that line that went up to Anniston, like, I don't even know where that route went. I don't know where they went through Wilsonville and out that way. And then, like I said, we were the former Coastline guys. We were the only CSX guys that worked it. And we had other jobs like that too. Like one of the yard jobs that I worked. It was all CSX, but the yard job itself was crewed by the different crew districts. So like when I worked it, let's see, when I worked it, it was a coastline engineer and switchman, but an Atlanta and West Point conductor. And then you would do that for, I think they did that for half the year, and then it would flip-flop. Then it would be a coastline conductor, or we call him a footboard yard master, and then it would be an Atlanta and West Point engineer and switchman. So it was kind of neat how they worked that stuff out. right, we'll babysit this guy in there. So basically you would work like, you could potentially work with other crew districts that you didn't usually work with. That was one instance where you would do that. Like, that was the only time I ever worked with any A&WP guys was on that job. Okay, this guy's good. All right, I think we're good to go. How are we gonna do this? I think we'll just back them in here. We'll grab these and put them on top because the Ayla car needs to be on the head end. You release this guy. All right, we'll bring him back over here. We should be good to go. Put him there. Did you ever get to operate any small locomotives like SW1200s or MP15s? No, we never. I was only ever on one butthead. We call them buttheads, right? I was only ever on one butthead, and that's when I did own the job trading down in Jacksonville. Like, none of the jobs we worked anywhere had buttheads. It was all like, all our switch power was B30s or B36s. Every once in a while, you would get an EMD, like you might get a GP40-2 and a Roadmate or a GP38-2, but I could probably count on both hands the amount of times that I had like EMDs on a local. It was like 99.9% of the time GEs. I don't even remember them having that many butt heads in Waycross, like actually working. They would be up there for like to be serviced, I guess, maybe, but I don't remember seeing them out and about like doing anything down there. Usually the hump power was just straight SD40s that they used back then. I guess they might have had some butt heads down in the bowl. I never really went down into the bowl for anything, so I don't know what they did down there. Like, that was like a completely different railroad as far as I was concerned. But there were tons and tons of butt heads in Jacksonville. They're all over the place down there. All right, we'll get this guy, cut these off, and swing over, grab these two, put them on top, and then our train's built. Like, this is going to be it, unless we bring some stuff down from Robinson Gap. I'm not really sure how I want to do that. That's going to be the first train of loads coming out of Robinson Gap. I'm not sure, honestly, how I want to work that service. It's not going to be a lot of cars. It's just going to be a handful. All right, let's go back over here. We'll grab these. What time is it? 17:01. Big Emma is down in I think how, man, everything got jacked up so bad in that one stream I did where I advanced the time wrong. So Big Emma, like, technically she should be up here in the evening. Like, the 511 would run south in the evening, after like late evening, like when it's getting dark. But she's not up here. She's down in Silva. So I can either wait a day and annul the 511 running south, or I could take the F units and bring them down and put them on it and do it that way. Like, Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I want to do that. We'll advance it a couple hours and see what happens, and then just kind of go from there. Because I got to advance it a few hours to let that pulp, like that pulpwood has got to go south. Like there's zero wiggle room on that. That stuff has to go south. And we'll just take what coal we have ready. It may not be a whole lot. In fact, we'll go look. We'll go take another peek over here. Yeah, we may just run the F units back south. I think that's the way to go. We got 4 or 5. Yeah, we've got 5 ready to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 waiting to be loaded. These things take forever though. They take a hot minute to load up. We ran 2 NW1s at GKT Clay Plant in Savannah. They were pretty cool. Really? And that's some super old school power there. Like, what year are those things? I don't even know. Yeah, we'll just take this guy back south. I think that'd be cool. Run the F units. This guy ready yet? No, not quite. Not quite. Let's wait an hour, not sleep, Spur. It has to be wait an hour, because if we sleep, it's completely going to jack everything up again. All right, they're still not loaded. There we go. Now they are. Okay. We can take these guys south. Big Mike. He's good. Yeah, let's run him back south. We'll pull him in here in this track, and then we'll swing over and grab those. Actually, they need to be between the interchange and the Ayla cars, because we got to set those are shorts. We got to set those out at the paper mill. Okay, so we'll just bring him down here. Now we gotta bring the coal. The NW1s, 1937 to 1939. That's crazy, and they did pretty good. Like, you said they were pretty cool. Were they good power? Like, did y'all have problems with them or anything? Or a lot of that older stuff, like the biggest complaint you see about it is the electrical. It wasn't necessarily the engine, just the electrical. It usually takes a day and night to load all the coal cars at Robinson at tier 3 in my game. We dropped off. Yeah, I'm tier 3. I'm almost certain I'm at tier 3 too. Yeah, tier 3. Okay, well, let's go grab him. We'll just grab what we can get and take that south. Maybe we'll have a little bit more, but we may not. This may be all we got. Oh, we got one more car. Yeah, we got one more out of it, so that's not too bad. I wish they put them in the same track. I don't know why they split them up like that. It's like, why are you making us make all these extra moves? Something's not right with this thing. What is this guy? Cut him out. Okay, now we should be good. There we go. The 901, what's up? How you doing, man? We're getting our coal train. What little bit of coal we got. We're going to take it south down to Bryson, put it on the 511 train, and run it south with the F units. There we go. Let's make doubly sure we get this arrow in here. That guy. Get this one here. Nice. All right, we'll come back over and grab this car and then we'll head south. You found a GP16 for sale for $239,000 the other day. That's cool. That's like that's the U-Seater, like a CSX GP16, like one of the U-Seater rebuilds. So you're basically getting a GP7 for the price of a GP16, right? Because you disturb them when a train hits a control track or drop off track, it changes how it operates for a bit. XCSX. I like the GP16s. Those were really cool. I remember seeing those when I was a kid and teenager. Like the last ones I remember seeing were in 94. I've got some videos of them that I made way back in the day. $239,000 honestly sounds kind of steep for me for a locomotive. Like it was originally a GP7 rebuilt into a GP16. So you're talking about a build date back in the 50s. It like, you know. Oh man, they left it open on this one too. Wait, let's take this guy south. Let's see, where are we going to yard him? The next thing on the agenda I need to do before we end this day is to get fuel stands everywhere, because that's going to be a big deal. Like, I'm glad that just dawned on me. That's going to be a big deal. We need fuel stands for sure. We've got the one down in Whittier, but we need Dillsboro and Bryson. Always late to the party just now. I got the notification. That's fine, 901. Yeah, it's just something extra I threw up today, so it's not anything that's like really planned or anything. I prefer to stream in the morning, but my youngest daughter had a school function I had to go to, so I couldn't stream this morning. Okay, I think the pulpwood's coming down this track, maybe. So we could go down here. Average price for an old GP9, no rebuild, is 75 to 100K. Really, man, that is a lot. Like for a GP9, that's another one in the like 50s build date. I wonder what the scrap, like what would the worth of the scrap be on a locomotive like that? A GP9, no rebuild, 75 to 100K. Is that serviceable? Like that's operating? Still some food left, but we out of booze. Yeah. We're out of the booze. The other ones were 1939s, both rebuilt and refurbished in the 90s. They worked good for a while. One had a bad generator after they were both sold off. Okay. The red sunset, right? Yeah, it is. They got some pretty extreme sunsets in game. That's pretty. I still wish they'd do a nice sky dome in game, like a legit realistic sky dome. I think that would look really, really nice. I've always thought like American Truck Simulator had some of the best looking sky domes in gaming. Looks really good. Operating condition, but rough shape. 100 grand. Well, that prices me out of buying a locomotive, guys. Not happening. It's not happening for Spur anytime soon. Not that I need one. I wouldn't know what to do with it. For some reason, I'm getting notification of your morning streams after they are over. That's typical YouTube. I don't like. I've had people say before that they don't get notifications for my stuff, and I don't know what to tell you. Like I mean, it's pretty cut dry. You turn them on, you turn them off. Like I don't know why they come late or what happens with that. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Okay, how we want to do this? Let's take this guy. Okay, yeah, let's take this guy off. Select him, and we'll take him, I guess, down here for now. You're waiting for him to add some vehicle traffic to the game. That would be nice. It'd definitely keep it interesting. What's up, Bam? How you doing? It's this fun fact. The day Burlington Route had SW7 that had the wrong paint scheme, engine 605. What was wrong with the paint scheme? Believe it or not, 6 axles are less valuable than Jeeps and SWs these days. I guess it's because 6 axles are still being built like crazy. They're sought after for their versatility, right? Yeah, I keep wondering, like, one of these days is someone going to go, like, our 4 axles going to go back into production? A legit 4 axle. I don't know what they're going to do, honestly. I guess they keep rebuilding them until they can't rebuild them anymore. They could probably get a few more decades out of rebuilding what they have, but like eventually, unless something changes, like they're going to need more. Okay, let's take this guy. And we'll grab those, go back over, get it together, and then cut that guy off. It should have had the black and gray scheme, but it had the red scheme of the big road engines. Oh, if you know that, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, right? Yeah, I can kind of picture it in my mind. I don't know much about the Burlington route, but I can kind of picture that. A good condition SD40 will run you 200 to 300K. I remember growing up as a kid, like, it was nothing to see, like, mainline road freights with nothing but 4-axle power on it. You know, like, 6-axle was, like, kind of rare. Like, it was reserved for the coal trains and stuff like that, you know, but it was a lot of 4-axle power. You know, you see a train roll through town, it had, you know, 6 or 8 GP16s, GP7s, you know, some kind of U-boats, you know, all kind of stuff. A GP40 can be as much as 400K. Wow, yeah, it's all about supply and demand, right? Those really got made HO scale model of it. There's a couple pictures of 605 on the internet. I'll check it out sometime. Was it Burlington route's not something I'm really familiar with. Where's our coal train? Is he still working his way down here? Like, where's he at? Yeah, he is. There he is. He's just going through Hemingway. It's just slow going up through there. This pulpwood's honestly like some of the hottest commodities I have on the entire railroad on here. Like plants start shutting down if they don't get this pulpwood. What do you think of the CB&Q 5632? What is, I don't even know what that is, dude. Like is that a steam engine? Didn't they have a steam engine for the rebuilt one or something like that? Gold colored steamer. No, I'm not really familiar with that. Can we cut this guy off here? A little close. I think we'll just shove him back just a tad and then we'll get it right. It's gold, like it's gold, like it's legit a gold color. What's the story behind that? Okay, now we take this guy. What's he look like fuel wise? He's okay. We'll put him over here. Oh, it's a PR stunt. Okay. Paint makes it okay. The paint makes it look solid gold, so it's a PR stunt they did. Jeff, what's going on, dude? Yes, it is choo-choo time. We're getting a little work done. Getting ready to advance the day. We got our coal train coming down. Honestly, I think... Let's see, where's that coal train at? There he is. Let's grab him. Let's select the 301, and I think what we'll do is just bring him down this track and cut him off, grab the head end, or stick these on the head end, and then we'll be on our way. Because we got to drop that Ayla car off. Our next shorts are going to be the pulpwood for Silva. I think we're good. We may actually run this thing. I want to run those F units. No, I have never seen a gold steam engine. Like, that's new to me. I didn't know. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I said, the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy was really foreign to me. I don't know much about that one at all. If it wasn't in the Southeast, I don't know much about it. It's kind of like one of those outlier railroads, you know? Like, you think of like vintage railroads, you think of like Santa Fe, Southern Pacific, Pennsylvania, New York City, you know, those. You don't hear a lot about like the CBQ or Northern Pacific would be another one, like Great Northern, another one. Like, you don't hear a lot about those anymore, you know? Like, those are just kind of faded off into history. Just on Railroader with your buddy yesterday. 9 hours. Man, that's a long time, dude. You got on Insurgency Sandstorm for a couple hours. Yeah, I will. I'll check out a picture of it. I'll check out a picture and see what it looks like. It's got me interested. See what it looked like. Did the link for the image work? I don't see it. YouTube may have filtered that out. I don't know. Like links in the chat may be something that I have to enable. I think it may be defaulted off. I have to go back and look. Man, they're taking forever to get down here. Come on. Oh, you're just coasting along. Yeah, we need one more F unit, but we got to get those fuel stands. Man, they need to super elevate that curve. It's like it's leaning to the outside. You've played for 18 hours straight at times, dude. There's no way I could do that. Even though, like, Farm Simulator 25 really bugs my eyes. I know I talked about that the other day. It didn't bug me as bad as it has in the past, but this game doesn't bother me. Like, I could play it, and I guess it's just the way it's rendered or something. The GN and the BN are everyone's favorite out here other than the Montana Rail Link. Yeah, it's just like the Great Northern. You just don't like, at least like, I guess it's just regional thing, right? Like it's just not something you hear about a lot. I do have a passenger train, the 901. He's out there, number one. We haven't done much with him. He's just making a little money, you know. He's doing what he do. He's somewhere, like he's heading towards he may be down in Whittier already. Yeah, he is actually. Need to get this guy. We'll get him taken care of really fast. I really need better passenger power because this guy, like, I have to do an intermediate stop here all the time, and that gets really, like, really old. Guessing it didn't go through. Yeah, Bam, I'm thinking YouTube. I think their default chat settings reject, maybe it rejects links and you have to like enable it to be able to do that. I'm not a like 100% positive on that. It's not something that I really looked at, but my favorite steam engine in Railroader so far, Big Emma. By far, I love Big Emma. Hoosier, what's up? How you doing, man? Afternoon. Yeah, I love Big Emma is by far my favorite. Sorry, I was getting a text to make sure it wasn't my kids needing something. 2/3 of my kids have been sickly. They got something's going around here. Something's going around the school. Everyone been sick. My middle daughter and I are like, I say we're the last of the Mohicans. We're the only ones that haven't been sick yet. Yeah, Big Emma. Big Emma in game. By far my favorite. I like it a lot. That's been a good engine. It's been everything I've needed and then some. Yeah, knock on wood, right? Yeah. I tell you guys what I do, and y'all might laugh at me. What I do when I start getting sick. Of course, there's always like, you can always take a shot of something like whiskey or rum or something like that. But here lately, what I've been doing, I mix up apple cider vinegar, honey, and put some cayenne pepper in it and drink that. And it, like, so far it works. You know, so far it works. I haven't been sick. Like every time I just kind of start, you know, when you just start to feel like a little bit run down and you got that scratchy throat and you're like, oh crap, like something's fixing to happen. I take that and it seems like it helps. Like, I don't know. Colin, what's up? How you doing, man? Says Big Emma is pretty solid until you unlock red marble. Yeah, we don't have red marble. So she's going above and beyond for everything that we've needed. But that would change. I think that would absolutely change at some point. You just got done running a load from Denver to Georgia in ATS. Updated the P359, your favorite truck. And you put Grimes Frosty Winter mod in. I've run with that before. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool mod to run. Let's get this guy out of the way. Let's take him on south of Silva here. I wish you could drop waypoints on the map. That would make it super easy. Like, that would be a nice quality of life feature. Okay, he's good. Let's go back to the 301 now. Let's see what he's doing. He should be up here in town. Got 301 right here. Yeah, in fact, we're going to keep Big Emma around for a while. She won't be going anywhere, that's for sure. All right, let's swing over. Actually, let's cut them off. Cut them off. We'll swing over, grab the head in there. Did it get back on top of it? The American is fairly fuel efficient and fast passenger engine. I just want something that that I don't have to do at intermediate fuel. Like, it just seems like what I got right now is just I'm constantly having to think about fuel. I want something that I don't have to worry about fuel anymore. Oh, you took a load of toys to the Dollar General. Yeah, I miss my bull haulers in that game. I really miss that 15 speed. That was a nice truck. I wish they had more stuff for bull hauling in ATS. Like, the bull hauling they do isn't like, it's not totally legit. I'll tell you how I see bull hauling go down where I live out here. Like, it's nothing to see 18 wheelers like in the middle of this pasture somewhere and they're just loading cattle up. Like, there might be some kind of little cattle pen there that they're running them through and they're just loading them on a trailer. So it's like literally from the middle of a pasture with a cattle pen. And they don't really, like, they don't have that in game, you know? Like, you should just go out into the middle of nowhere with your trailer and have a cattle chute and load up and then just go. Like, and then go to the sale barn. Like, that would be the next part. Go to the sale barn, or you may go to a feed lot. You may go to a processor. You know, usually you go to a feed lot next. You know, and then you're good to go. But it's not like that in there. I wish it was. You recommend the 826 Atlantic if you can afford it. It served me well until I unlocked the entire railroad. Yeah, I've kind of thought about that one. The only way to do is use diesel on your passenger trains. That's another option. I mean, there's a few routes we could go. It all depends on money. Okay, let's knock this guy off. Now we'll come back over and get everything together. But there's always before TS Cattle Pot, he has his own loads. Are they legit? I just wish they had a better, like, a little more realistic system, or someone could like add something to the game where you you load out in a field somewhere, then go to the sale barn, then take a load from the sale barn to the feed lot, and then the feed lot to the processor. And then you could drop your cattle trailer off and get a reefer and go from the processor to the store. Like a whole chain, right? Like, you could do a whole chain of things you could do. Dave B, what's up? How you doing? Oh, Mrs. Spur's in here. There we go. I was like, why is Dave saying hello again? Mrs. Spur's in the chat. He's peeking from work. What do you think of the new Amtrak payment scheme? If you have an opinion, I hadn't even seen it. Yeah, I haven't even seen it. If it came down to my preference in Amtrak, I still wish they were running F40s into phase 3. You know? We have farms, huge feedlots, and auction houses for cattle, not to mention rail yards. Mrs. Spur's in a meeting. Mrs. Spur, I don't think you're getting much accomplished in your meeting right now, ma'am. If you're in here hanging out. Okay, let's get our air hoses. We got a few. They must be up on the other end. Yeah, they're behind the power. They behind the power. Yeah, I want to see Amtrak F40s again. I love those things back in the day. Those are really cool. Phase 3 F40s all the way, right? Like, that's like true, like, traditional Amtrak to me. Y'all know I'm an old school person. Like, I love anything old school and vintage. The F40s were really super cool, and that was one of the coolest engines that I ever got to work on in real life was the CSX F40s. I got to be on them one time, one trip, and that train was a little freaking rocket. We had 2 F40s and 2 passenger cars, and that's all we had. I'm sure it's a welcome change from Blowhard's. Meetings are boring, right? Yeah. Let's get these guys together. There we go. All right, I think we're about ready to blast off, guys. What else were we waiting on? I feel like there was something we were waiting on to advance. We could go ahead and run these down to the Ayla. We need to, yeah, we got to set this one car off at Ayla. I don't think there's any pickups down there. And then we've got to pick up at Whittier. Let's do that. We'll just do all the doors. We'll get the poor man's air conditioning going here. All right, let's blast off. Oh, they put the switches back behind me. Why did he do that? Those F40s, yeah, they did have a nice view. They sure did. They were very, very different, but they didn't ride. They were real, like, bouncy. They were all over the place. Come on, can I not get that switch? Like, really? Don't make me stop and get down. That was good. May as well get this one back right up here too. What's the keybind for the headlight? I can't even remember. Oh, that's the cab light. There you go. Now we're good. All right, let's get out of here. Did you know the Tantrum Brown Yard Tower in Bryson has a lantern in the building? I've never even been in there. I didn't even know you could go in there. You use them. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I could do the map. I totally forgot about that. There we go. J for the headlight. J for headlight. Yeah, thanks, guys. We're good now. Man, they sound good. I have to admit, these first gen diesels in game sound really, really good. Yeah, I never think about throwing switches from the map. Like, it's like a fleeting moment every once in a while. Shift J to get your rear headlight first. And that bell is loud. Remember when your character is engine hit 1 go back and you're flying, you want to put your character in engine, use control 0. Yeah, that's another one I need to remember. I'm bad about forgetting that stuff. What's our, let's see, 15 cars, 1,000 tons, 615 feet. That's not bad. This thing will get with that, no problem. Yeah, could you imagine how good this would look with a legit sky? Bluegrass, what's going on, man? How you doing today? We're doing our late evening trip on the 511 going south. We got the 2 F units in the lead. We're getting the F out of Bryson. You been playing Little Railroader yourself? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in here. It's been a couple of weeks. I was really just kind of lost as far as like what I needed to do. My left ear really likes the horn. My right ear's got nothing. This person says, don't forget to smash the like, and she gotta go. All right, Business Spirit, we'll see you later. You paid your loan down to about 15K. Oh, second passenger car for the passenger train, and the last batch of cars is finished in Bridges by Bryson. Nice. What did you max your loan out at, Bluegrass? Dave said he's already destroyed the like button. I appreciate that. Was debating between the expansion or upgrading what I had. Decided to expand, see what was past Bryson. So you're going towards the Larkin now? Here we are by Governor's Island. Hello, Governor. You took 30K out to buy the GP9. You got it down to 15. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. I'm 45 in the hole right now. Power wise, I think we're in a pretty good spot for the railroad. We got big ammo, we got the 2 F units, so that's good for our main line tonnage. We shouldn't need much, like too much more. We've got the SW1 too. I forgot we got that in the last live stream. We got the SW1 down at Silva on the paper mill job. So right now, before I advance this, I need to get the fuel stands. Like, we absolutely need those fuel stands. We need those like pronto al dente. Nice skybox colors. Yeah, it like at times it looks really good, but I would like to see more of a more legit like skybox. Most I had one time was 165,000. It took a while to get paid back, but now I have 650,000. Good. Is that running mods too, Brian? Like, are you running mods, industry mods and stuff, or? I have zero clue what the speed limit is through here. We better rein her back in a little bit. I know we're coming up on that 30, right? Like, there's a 30 up here at the bridge somewhere. Yep, right here. I think it's coming right up here. You're working to pay back. You took out a $650,000 loan. Holy cow. Dude, I was sweating my 45. Oh yeah, we need to go in at Ayla. We need to go in at Ayla real fast. There we go. You refuse to take out loans unless I need less than 5K to get new locomotive. I don't want to wait to buy it. Yeah, I get you on that. I don't want to go crazy in debt, but I don't have a problem taking out loans. Yeah, mods in game and run 100 plus car trains. I would like to get some decent traffic flowing between, you know, point A and point B. Longest train I've run so far is about 49. I think that train in the last stream was pretty legit for me. I want to say it was 50 something cars. It was big, but it was only because we skipped a day. All right, let's go in here at Ayla. Man, I dig running these F units. These are pretty sweet. I really want to see some older power in Run 8. I think that would be so awesome. Yeah, I hear that. The railroad games don't care as much about vegetation, skyboxes. That's fine. I wish they would just put a little more effort into them. There, we'll just cut off right here at this road crossing. So we don't have anything to grab. We just setting one off, so that's not bad. Yeah, we could totally manage that. We'll try to do everything from the ground while we're running this trip. Those F units remind me of the old movie Silver Streak. I remember that movie with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. That was one of my favorite train movies as a kid. Believe it or not, Silver Streak was freaking awesome. Such a good movie. I haven't seen that in years. I'd love to watch it again. Or switch here. There we go. All right, so that guy's going in. Gonna handbrake. Separate them. Swing up, take him ahead. Yeah, Silver Streak was really good. All right, where's this guy going? I don't even remember. Where is this going to? Ayla Farm Supply. So it's going on the backside. Okay. All right, about here should be good. Oops, come on, catch up. The original Superman series had the those F units in them too. They have it on YouTube TV if you're a subscriber to that. Not, yeah, I'm not either, and they just YouTube TV just raised their price too again. It's getting to the point where the streaming services and all that stuff isn't reasonable anymore. Like it started out like compared to like DirecTV and stuff, it was pretty reasonable, and then that changed real fast. Right? Like they keep raising their prices every time you turn around. They're raising their prices and adding more ads and doing more stuff. It takes them a minute to wind up, but once they get going, they go good. Yeah, that'll do right there. Get her switch back. Movie came out in 76. It makes me feel really old. I was 9 years old. Yeah, I didn't watch it till like, I guess I didn't really start appreciating the Silver Streak until it was like the 80s, maybe the early 80s. I love the crash scene at the end of it. You saw part on TV once, haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Mrs. Spur and I just started our action movie Christmas routine. Where is that light coming from? Our action movie Christmas routine where we watch like we watched Lethal Weapon and we watched Die Hard 2. And in a bit we're going to of course you got to watch Die Hard. The greatest Christmas movie ever. The history of Christmas movies. That's our routine. We always watch those movies. The smile on the train space. That's right. Then when they ran into the station, the thing ran up onto the platform and the station did have a smile on his face. I forgot about that. That's totally right though. Did I get that switch back? I can't remember if I did or not. Take a peek. Let's see. Let's get this one behind us. No, we didn't get that one. It's a good thing it's a good thing I double checked that. All right. Come on. Like I can't see it. Oh, and it took us way up there. Yep. Oh, we're still on top of it. Never mind. There we go. All right, I think we're good, right? Those cars have to stay. What car is that? Did I not cut that car off? Oh, you're right. No, they have to stay. Yeah, that's right. You're right. I was thinking I was pulling one out. You're absolutely right. I don't know what I was thinking on that. I was thinking for some reason I had to pull. You said you had to say stop, 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 right? Stop your movement. All right, we'll take him back in there. Yep, that's absolutely right. I'm glad you caught that. We would have had a misroute. We busted our air too. I guess it crept on us a little bit, rolling back. There we go. Get a handbrake real quick before something happens. All right, we'll put it back right. Crisis averted. I'm glad y'all caught that. I would have been upset if I misrouted those cars all the way down to Whittier. We would have got down to Whittier to make that pickup, and I've been like, why I have these Ayla cars? Die Hard, go to pull that out of your collection tonight. Watch it. Yeah, that's a good one. We really enjoyed Die Hard 2. The Die Hard 2 is one that we haven't watched a whole lot. But here lately, the last few Christmases, we threw that in our routine, right? So like I said, we start out with Lethal Weapon, watch Die Hard 2, and then Die Hard. And then I don't think there's anything as far as like action movies. I don't think there's anything else we put in there with that. We might watch Christmas Vacation. We might throw that in. That's, of course, that doesn't go into the action movie genre. Die Hard's good though. That's like one of the greatest action movies ever in my book. Like it really just is. Yeah, we got a handbrake on it. We're good. Yesterday I was in the F71 Santa Fe. Didn't know my buddy had the track switched for logs. The sawmill hit the T7 at 30 mile an hour. F71 was 78%. The T17 was at 0%. Oh no. Yeah, if you have a good wrecking game, they're legit. Like, you're going to know it. I've had some good ones. My worst was putting 12 cars on the ground. You love Die Hard with a Vengeance. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too, with Jeremy Irons and Sam Jackson. That is a really good one. That one's got like the most humor out of all of them. It's got some comic relief in it. Got a long way to go before you get diesels. Yeah, I did too, dude. I've played for a long time before I got diesels. Anyways, good to see you, Merlin. I hope you're doing well, man. I haven't had a derailment yet, thankfully. I usually just tell the AI to drive between the points. Yeah, it's not a matter of if, it's when. It will happen. I'm gonna do like that real life superintendent told me. You're not railroading unless you tear something up. You will tear something up eventually. The Walker branch. Yeah, the Walker branch is where I derailed my 12 cars. It was totally my fault. The AI did it, but what happened was I coupled the AI. I got the train together. I had a crap load of logs in pulpwood, and I didn't tie the air in between the locomotive and the train. So they came down to Walker branch without any air, without any train air. They didn't have a big brake. They didn't have a big brake. I totally set them up. I set them up for failure, and they did, man. There was cars all over the damn place. It was bad. Like it was so bad. There were cars everywhere. They were just zigzag across the tracks like that, you know, like they accordion. All right, I think we're good now, right? Let's do it still looks like the headlights on the rear. Like, where is that? Headlights are off, but it's showing, I guess because it's not, I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it. We ran with a headlight like that before too in real life, so it ain't a big deal. Go ahead and hop in. All right, now we get that switch back. We're lined out the siding. We're good to go. Go back to manual. Forward. Put the air pump up. Start pulling on her. You got a hot box yet? Yes, I have. I did have a hot box. I had a hot box on a train and I couldn't figure out why my train wouldn't go. What is it, like 10 or 15 mile an hour? Like, why it wouldn't go any faster than that? Like, that thing went all the way from Bryson to Whittier, and I was like, why in the hell would this train not go any faster? Like, I kept messing with it and like trying to figure it out, and then it dawned on me it had a hot box. Yeah, like Die Hard 1 and 3, 2 isn't bad. 4 and 5 kind of meh. Yeah, I haven't seen the later ones nearly as much as I have the other ones. Fireboy, what's up? Do you use any mods, and what mods do you... Okay, I have a few mods. I don't do a lot of mods. I just kind of do the base game. So basically what I have is I have these F units here. And these are really, really super, like, they're super nice. They changed a lot for my railroad. Absolutely. These F units are legit. I have the U30B. I just got locomotives. Okay, I've got the F7A, the F7B, the RS1, the Alco RS1. I got the U30B as well too. They're all good. They're all really nice. And that's all I got. But there's a lot of guys in the chat that have tons of mods, so they could tell you. They could tell you. I'm looking at getting the Robinson Gap mod. That's going to increase the amount of coal that comes out of there. You're right. There are some track mods. I just haven't got any. I'm kind of sticking with the base game right now. Has been a fan for a hot minute. All right, well, I appreciate it, Fireboy. I appreciate that. It's good to see you in here. Yeah, there's guys in this chat that have all kind of mods. Like, they have tons and tons of mods. I think Jeff's running like what, 1,000 cars a day or something like that with mods. Someone else said they had a ton of, who was it that said they had a ton of mods? We were literally just talking about that before you jumped in here. First time in here, usually I don't get the chance to ever beat it. Yeah, I haven't been the best for streaming. I streamed for a long time. I streamed on Twitch. I streamed on YouTube, and then I got away from it for a long time, and then I kind of did it here and there. So I'm trying to be like way more consistent with it, the streaming, because I really enjoy streaming. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Your live streams always make my day. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. That means a lot to hear that. I'm glad people enjoy and get some entertainment out of it, right? I like hanging out with like-minded people that just enjoy gaming and don't have to sweat anything else, right? Just enjoy gaming and let that be it. Like, you know, because for me, like, it's a getaway. You know, I mean, gaming has always been a getaway for me, whether I'm like getting in something and having to think of like some kind of switching puzzle, or if I'm just getting in Call of Duty and just like mindlessly shooting people, you know, it's a getaway. Like the pre-recorded stuff too. Yeah, we're going to do some more pre-recorded stuff. We will. It's just, it gets crazy around Christmas. The RS1 mod is cool if you like Alcos. I haven't done anything in the RS1 yet. That's the only one I haven't checked out. Like, I went in Sandbox and I looked at the U30B and the F units, but I don't think I did anything with the RS1. I don't even think I put it down. Saw Connor one other person about it. Yeah, I don't want to do a whole lot with industry mods. I want to get Robinson. I'd like Robinson to be like one thing I could kind of focus on. That's like a really good money maker, and not have the game get like too terribly overwhelming. I have a Kick streamer, was on Twitch, but wasn't for me. Do you like Kick? I've never done anything with Kick. I'm multi-streaming on X right now. I'm trying to do more on X if it's working. It may not even be working. I throw the stream up on X and I just let it do what it do. It just does its thing. Like, there's a few people that it seems like watch from time to time over there, but this Green Engine did a good job with the sounds. The Prime Mover sounds amazing. That's on the Alco, the RS1. I want the Alco for branch line service. Like, I'd really like those on the law jobs. I think that would be cool to have. And I left out like the king, the in-game locomotive mod for game is the GP38, but I'm staying away from it because I want to enjoy the first gen stuff before I get to that. Like, to me, the GP38 is like in-game locomotive right now. Check out which ones you'd enjoy the most out of the track and factory mods. Yeah, there's tons of track and factory mods. Oh, the RS1, the other Alcos just had the bass sounds as far as you know. And switching is a puzzle. It can be, yeah, it can be tricky, right? It really can. It can be tricky until it gets to be a routine. Like, once it becomes routine, you don't think anything about it. Like, you know what to do. You know exactly how to go in there and hit it up every time, you know, unless something throws you a curveball. But okay, so we got to go down here to we got to go to Whittier and make that pickup down here. Yeah, we've got to pick up to make. Let's get this. Yeah, let's get this switch right there. We'll go down here to the south end. I like Kick is they don't take a lot of revenue. Ever since their new terms of service came out on Twitch, I noticed a lot of streamers leaving Twitch to come. Yeah, a lot have left Twitch to go to Kick. Over they're back and forth all the time. Like, didn't some just leave Kick and go back though to Twitch? Like, they're just kind of all over the place. If I did anything else on Twitch, it would be kind of a secondary thing, because I just don't know about the stability of Twitch anymore. They're catching so much flack about how inconsistent they are with their moderation and stuff. So if I did anything on Twitch now, it would be like an afterthought. It'd just be like, I get whatever I get. It just, like, I got monetized on Twitch a long time ago. I did it, but I just never really followed through. Like, I went back to the YouTube thing. A lot of the diesel engine mods need the base GP38 to work properly because of the scripts you created. Yeah. I'm trying to think if any of these needed it. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. Maybe. No, obviously, because I don't have it in game. If I had it in game, it would be in here. So yeah, I don't think these didn't need it. You streamed on Twitch a few years ago, got out, never did anything regularly. I hang out on it now, but still think about dropping it. Yeah, I didn't really like the big problem I had with Twitch is just, you know, we've talked about it before, like how inconsistent they were with their moderation. I said, friends of my kids, you know, when my kids were in like 5th grade, they had friends coming on Twitch watching me stream, and that was like during the height of the hot tub cams and stuff like that. And I just didn't want parents calling me up and being like, why are you over there when, you know, all my kids see your hot tub cams and, you know, naked girls and like, I just felt like that could potentially be a problem. That could potentially be a problem. Rusty, what's up, man? How you doing? This is 100% why I moved to the tubes. Yeah, listen, I don't have a problem with them. Like, if they won't do hot tub cams, so be it. But like, I just felt like they were really blurring the lines between that and a gaming thing that, you know, is going to attract kids. It's going to attract minors. There's no doubt about it. I don't care. They can say it's what, 18 and below or 18 and above or whatever the age limit was. My girls had a lot of friends that were like 10 and 11 years old getting on Twitch regularly watching. And I know that's like a parent thing, right? Like, you should keep up with what your kids are watching, you know, but like there was a lot of kids going on there watching. So a lot of stuff was on the front. Yeah, you go to the front page and it was covered with hot, like this, everything that was trending was hot tub cams. And it's like the last time we talked about is, I guarantee you, Twitch made way more money off those hot tub cams than they ever did gaming content. I would think that would probably be a pretty safe assumption. Like that was the moneymaker for them, and I think that's why they really tried to straddle the fence as far as like how they dealt with that. It seems like that to me. Yeah, 18 plus have to be verified with ID to watch kick streams labeled 18. Yeah, right. Just Twitch was just too wishy-washy. I like, you know, do what you're gonna do, but make a firm stance on it. Do it. You know, I just, why do I hear? Oh, where's that air coming from? Is that on this job right here? Oh, it's this guy. That's weird. Why is he open? Come on. There we go. All right, so we got oh no, stop, dude. Stop. No. Where are you going? Where are you going, Terry? Terry, stop. Where are you going? Stop, Terry. There's a 601 going. He just decided to just go on about his day. There we go. It's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Terry? There are many reasons why you like it, Kick. Yeah, I've never, Kick's one I've never really looked at. I've never looked at Kick. Yeah, I watched a lot of streaming on YouTube other than railroad cameras. YouTube has people doing model railroad builds and what. Yeah, I've seen some of that stuff too. I watch all kind of stuff on YouTube. Like I've been watching YouTube since like the very, very early days of YouTube. Like it was the Wild West back in the day, man. There was no production quality to anything on YouTube back in the day. It was just weird, random stuff. Like, like it was literally the Wild West. Yeah, let's grab. We'll grab this guy, come over, couple up. .601 was like, peace out. Yeah, he was. That air got, the glad hit, like the air got left open somehow. I don't know how that happened, but he's just sitting there waiting. Like he's been sitting there waiting for days to make that move. He decided his quitting time. Yeah, he just busted up out of here real fast. I don't know how that got left open. Like I always shift click that when I do that. I don't know how that happened. So does that mean, yeah, this one's open too. I must not have done it right when I did that the other day. That was like weeks ago. Yeah, he had a waypoint set and it wouldn't do it until the air was fixed. You're exactly right. Shift clicks have been a little bug. Yeah, you know, I've kind of noticed that too, especially on this menu, like the right click menu. Like sometimes I'll hit the handbrake and it doesn't seem like it does it. Like I have to like be really purposeful about it to get it to work. Okay, this guy, they're all good. Let's come back over. Yeah, 601 been sitting there for weeks waiting to do that. He's just been waiting on it. .601 been counting the days. Dominating. He's dominating the railroad. There you go. I gotta find my other one. Where's my other one at? Here we go.
I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal.
Big Papa Pump. That's what I'm gonna call 601 now, Big Papa Pump. My people need me, leaves at high speed. Yeah, he took off with a quickness too, right? Like he's, you remember back in the day, he totally would have been out of fuel if that had been the case. Like if that had been earlier in the year, he would have been sitting there out of fuel. He's not getting paid for it. He's cold and tired. Yeah, he did. It's a good thing I caught that. That Joker would have been in Bryson. He would have been sitting up there at Appalachian Hardwoods. What's the worst misroute you guys have ever had in game? The worst misroute. I think the worst one I've ever had was Connolly Branch. I sent the passenger train down to Connolly Branch. I don't think I've had anything worse than that. Why is this not like, why are these not? It didn't couple. Come on, dude. That was really soft. We need something with some more oomph than that. Take him ahead. Let's try it again. You had your freight train run out past the interchange once. There we go. That's a good one. Just had to back up. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's the huge difference between the steam and the diesel. I like kicking and like jerking cars by and stuff with the steam way better than I do the diesel. The diesel takes so long to ramp up. Once they load up though, then they're good. It just takes them a hot minute. But the steam's like instantaneous. You know, as soon as you crack that power open, she is going, like she's going to do something. You forgot to drop stuff off at Whittier and it went all the way to Andrews. Yeah, I've done that. Let's see, what was it I was dropping one time? I think I had cars for Whittier that went to Bryson. I misrouted to Bryson. You sent the big interchange train up to Connolly before, 45 cars, 3,000 tons. And try to stay on top of them with fusees. I don't even drop fusees anymore with the waypoint system. I guess I should, maybe as a fail safe. Your railroad's too small at the moment for misroutes. Just Ayla to Silva. It's those logging branches that'll get you. The logging branches that get you every time, guys. Like they do me. They do me for sure. All right, what are we going to do here? We might run this guy a little bit more, and then I'll have to bust up out of here and go get my kids. We'll take it a little further down the railroad. Man, I love that black and yellow. That just screams Clinchfield to me. That's totally why I did that. There's some Clinchfield power here. All right, let's get out of here. We got now 16 cars, 998 tons, 651 feet. If you open up the entire map, there is a mod that does interchange to interchange, so it becomes a bridge route. That's kind of interesting. That's an interesting concept, that you could become a bridge route and not even like service anything on your route. Like, do you get paid for that? Like it pays you to haul it over your railroad? Yeah, that's an interesting concept, and I've thought about that before in game. I don't think, like in real life, I don't think this is much of a bridge route at all, but it's interesting to think about, to have that extra traffic. You can do like a what if scenario. What if it did become a bridge route? Oh wow, you do get money for it. That's cool. All right, so next stop is going to be, let's see, where do I want to take these cars? Do I want to take them to, do I want to set the pulpwood off at Dillsboro, or take it to, just set it off down at the paper mill? I kind of think the paper mill. Save myself a little bit of a trip. We got to pick up to do it the paper mill anyway. So we got to pick up at Dillsboro too, right? I think we do. I think we've got one down here. It's not much. Yeah, we got a little bit. 3 cars. We'll get this guy. Let's get him sorted out. Put him. We may as well swap him around. Yeah, let's just put him right there. Yeah, I think we definitely got to come to Dillsboro. Make that pickup. I still think we're going to take the wood racks down to Silva, though. You still have to service industries as well. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting concept. I might would try that out. And once I don't know when I'm going to get this entire railroad open. Like it's going, at the rate I'm going is going to be years. It really is. All right, let's AI this guy down to here. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap this up for now. I think I have to go get my kids from school. So I think we're going to end it here, and then we'll pick up maybe next week. I don't know what we're going to do next week. We may do some more Railroader. We may do some Run 8, Farm Simulator. I haven't decided yet, so we'll just see when we get there. Yeah, Hoosier, we'll see you later, man. Y'all, I appreciate all y'all watching, stopping by, saying hello. We'll catch you next time. Like I said, we'll be back around next week. I think we're going to we might be playing some Fortnite with the kids this weekend. So I think that's what's on. What question you got, Fireboy? Thanks, Dave, Jeff, Rusty. Is there a way to add names on the trains? Yeah, there's a mod for that. Yeah, there's a mod for that where you can name them. I don't have that mod, but I've seen it. It puts a name up under the number. Like if I could call this one, I don't know, Little Mike or something. Yeah, there is a mod. I couldn't tell you the name of it. You just have to go to Nexus Mods and look. But there's definitely one on there. Maybe he says happy holidays, chat. Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll catch you guys next week. Y'all take care. Love all of you. Be sure to hit that like below if you have it, and we'll see you later. Peace.